Hi Boyd, this is David from Davids4Speeds. How are you? David's from Davids4Speeds? Good. Yeah, I did get your transmission. Well, I got bad news and good news for you. Bad news is I won't be able to turn it into an M22. The good news is that it already is a factory original M22. Yeah. So you have a pretty rare transmission there. Yeah, it's a service replacement transmission. In other words, it was either original transmission was either broken and they replaced it at the at the dealership, or it was bought over the counter as a replacement. Well, the other part of it is, Boyd, that in '68 they did not have a suffix letter, so that would and the date code usually it'd have an A, B, or C in '69 and newer. And that doesn't have it, which would have indicated that it was a M22. Yes, it is a 1968. Right. All right, take care. Bye. Well, it was a customer from Colorado. And he was very surprised. He thought he had an M21. He wanted me to change his transmission over to an M22. And when we got it apart, we realized it was an M22 right away. So he was very happy with that and very excited to get his transmission built and brought back to him. So he's an interesting guy. So I'm looking forward to talking to him again next week once we get a little further into it. We get all the parts cleaned up, that's when everything shows up. And it doesn't look like there's anything major in his transmission. It's a '68 service replacement transmission, M22, so it's fairly rare. I don't see too many of the early '68s and earlier. Usually they're '69 and newer, so one happy camper. Every once in a while I get a customer that's surprised with his transmission. There was one particular time I remember a customer dropped a transmission off with a note that his transmission was making a noise. So it was a similar situation. I took it apart and discovered it was an M22, so I called him and told him, I got good news and bad news. Bad news is your noise is never going to go away. The good news is it's an M22, a very rare transmission. It was an original gear set, so he was very happy with that. I, of course, tried to talk him out of the transmission. He didn't want to sell it to me, but he was still happy with it. We were happy to do it for him, so it was a win-win situation.